Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Judge with Back and Body Pain Relief in Springfield, New Jersey. So what we're here for is part 2 of our at-home work setup. So the biggest thing is when we're doing our jobs, typing the keyboards, we tend to sit down for longer periods of time, 45 minutes, hour, 2, 3 hours, whatever it may be. As a result of this, we're hunched over. Kunja's going to show us, but when you're sitting at a laptop, you tend to roll your shoulders forward, your mid-back is going to slouch and arch. So what we want to do is we're going to show you guys a couple stretches and exercises today that are going to help to relieve some of that pain, some of that stress, and help to provide some postural relief is what we call. So the first stretch we're going to focus on today is for the muscles called the Levator SCAP. Now that muscle runs from the base of the skull, it runs down the back of the spine and attaches into the top of the shoulder blade. So for us to stretch this muscle, what we're going to do is you're going to tilt your head to the right. You're going to tuck your head down. Kunja's going to place his hand on the back and he's going to pull his head down. As he does that, it's going to stretch this muscle right here. To make this stretch a bit more intense, Kunja can sit on his hand right now. And I'm just going to turn him a bit more this way. And as he does this, he's going to make that stretch just a little bit more intense. Now the important thing to notice is that when Kunja's doing the stretch, that his nose is almost going straight into the armpit. You want to angle your head sideways, and that's going to really isolate that muscle over there. All right, go back to neutral. Now the next stretch we're going to do is for the trapezius, which is another muscle which supports and provides a lot of tension in our neck whenever we're staring at screens for a while. Now for that one, it's similar to the one we just did. Instead of turning your head and looking down, all you're going to do is lean your head to the side like you're picking up a cell phone. And when you do that, you can do the same thing by sitting on the opposite hand, and with your right hand, you're going to slowly pull yourself, increasing that stretch on the side. And here it is from the front. All right. Now, for the next stretch, what we're going to do is we're going to work on one. It's called the Suboccipital. These are the group of small muscles on the back of the skull, and they tend to be responsible for a lot of headaches and tension headaches that patients can experience. Now, this is a bit more of a tricky one, so you have to pay attention. When we stretch it, the biggest thing is to tuck our chin in. Now, most patients hate this. What you want to do is imagine giving yourself as many triple or double chins as you possibly can. So we do. Kunja's going to tuck his chin in here, just like that. He's going to place both hands on the back of his head, and he's going to pull his head down. Now, when he does that, he'll feel the stretch straight from here all the way down the spine. And you're going to hold all 3 of these stretches for approximately 10 to 12 seconds for 3 sets. All right. Now, the next stretch we're going to do is called posture relief exercises. So, after sitting down for a couple hours, even if it's 20-30 minutes, all I want you to do is stand up. And when you stand up, the first one we're going to do is called a relief. So, you take your hands to the side, almost like an L. See how Kunja's arms go down and out to the side? And you're just going to take a big breath and lean back. And as you do that, you're going to open up your chest, make yourself nice and proud, pulling your arms back just like that. And then you're going to go back to the neutral position, and you're going to repeat it again. So we're going to do 10 reps of this, and it shouldn't take more than 45 seconds or so. Now, after this, next one we're going to do, the last one, is going to be extensions. When you're sitting over, you tend to be all hunched over. So what we're going to focus on is getting some extension in the low back. So we all have 2 dimples on our low back. Kunja's placing his hand over those 2 dimples of the 2 bony parts, showing you right here. Best way to find that is if you roll your shirt up right here, you can find the top of your hip, you come right across, and it's right there on both sides. So he's going to place his hands over top of those spots and gently and slowly lean back. And now he's going to stand back up again. Notice how he's not bouncing and he's just going straight to the one spot and then returning back to normal. All right, so thank you guys for paying attention. These are the posture relief exercises that we've presented, and we hope you guys enjoy them.